Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about how I'm going to go from almost nothing into a wealthy situation and my plan for doing so. It's just kind of a general overview of the plan, and just kind of want to see what you guys think about it. Fancy intro thing that I don't have yet. Hi, I'm James and you're watching Journey into Wealth, where earning is a skill worth learning. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not already, and click the bell for notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. So, before I go creating any noticeable dent in my wealth, first I have to kind of understand where the wealth is currently at, where the wealthy people hold their money. Almost everything can be reverse engineered, and I'm kind of the mindset of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. According to the IRS, the most wealthy people in the United States have several income streams, and that's kind of important because diversification is important. That protects you from things like job loss and stuff like that. Among those income streams, the most common ones are dividend income from stocks, earned income from a job, rent from rental properties, royalties from selling rights to something, things like music artists or inventors, writers, etc. Capital gains from selling appreciated assets, and business profits from companies that are owned. The seventh one is interest income from lending money or bonds, etc. Things like that. So they're basically lending out their money and they're getting an interest return. So those are the 7 places that wealthy people kind of hold their income. And if you want to read the whole boring IRS thing, I'll link it in the description below. It's right down there. Alright, so now that we know where the wealthy get their money from, how am I going to go from essentially nothing to wealthy? Well, first, I'm going to pay off all of my debt. I'm going to use Dave Ramsey's snowball method, and I'm going to pay off all of my bad debt as quickly as I possibly can, and it shouldn't really take me that long. And then once that is done, it'll be only good debt from here on out. There's one other thing that I'm going to do here coming up. It's strictly to improve my credit score, and it would be, I think, considered possibly bad debt. We'll see. It's more of an experiment so I can share the results with you guys, and because I'm curious for myself as well. But my first step is going to be paying off my debt. I don't want any debt on my books that's bad debt. You know, mortgages and things like that. Those are fine. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to invest as much as I can as quickly as I can. The reason I'm going to do that is because I can invest into my 401k first at my job until I don't have a job anymore, which will be coming up soon, probably. And then I can do a Roth IRA, which will be tax advantaged for me. And then after that, I can continue to invest into my taxed brokerage account. I actually currently have 3 of them. I use Robinhood, M1 Finance, and TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. I think that Robinhood's probably the easiest one as far as like getting started. I actually have a link in the description below. If you want to sign up for Robinhood, you can get 1 free stock. I'll get a free stock. Everybody's happy. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and you can start investing today. But I'm going to do that because here's the thing. Compound interest does not care about timing the market. It doesn't care about dips. It doesn't care about any of this stuff. It cares about time in the market. So the longer you have your money there, the more you're going to be able to benefit from compound interest. So it's important to me to get started in investing as quickly as I possibly can, even though it would seem like there might be other spots that I could put my money currently, which I'm sure there are. The third thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do business income. And that's going to involve starting a myriad of businesses, but I'm going to do one at a time until I can replace myself from each. I'll probably be starting with an eBay store because I already know that business. I know that I can succeed, and I already know my way around the business. So there will be some eBay tips coming up. I know some of you guys are like, what is happening with this channel? Sorry about that. I told you I was going to go kind of a little bit different direction, but there will be some eBay tips coming up because I will be building an eBay business. I've already actually started doing that. I'm going to speed my growth by not taking a paycheck for as long as humanly possible. And once I do take a paycheck, because here's the thing, if you take a paycheck faster, you basically are burning capital that you could be using to reinvest in the business. So as long as I possibly can go without taking a paycheck, I'm just going to reinvest that money into my business, and it will slowly work its way back up. Then I'm going to start outsourcing, and by that I mean like basically trying to replace myself, and take a stance of working on my business, not in my business. I do not want to be self-employed. I want to be a business owner. And I think there's a significant differentiator there that a lot of people don't necessarily understand. And that is the difference between a lot of people that are wealthy and a lot of people that are just doing okay. Once things are rolling pretty good, after I've got some businesses going and they're paying some bills and I've got some cash on hand, I'll be buying rental properties. That's kind of my bread and butter. That's where I think that I'm going to make the majority of my wealth. My gut is telling me that 2021 will be a year of foreclosures, just based on our current economic climate and the policies that are in place and what's just kind of coming up. There's like 24 million people that are basically should have been or should be being foreclosed or evicted, and it's currently put on a stay, because of executive orders and whatnot. But 2021, who knows what that holds? And so I'm going to be focusing on saving as much cash as I possibly can in case there's an opportunity in the real estate market in 2021 and going forward. The last time there was a dip in my area, it was in 2008, and it took almost 7 years for housing prices to recover to where they were. So there will be a little bit of time, and I'll be focusing a lot of that time and energy on buying rental properties. And once I get enough rental properties there, ideally the rental properties are going to be cash flowing well. I'll be using a BRRRR strategy, like what you'd see on Bigger Pockets. It's basically buy, rehab, rent, refinance, rent, and then repeat. And so you basically use other people's money to buy the rental properties. You have mortgaged properties that are still hopefully cash flowing, and then also appreciating as well. And once we get to a point where that income is paying for my lifestyle expenses, my personal lifestyle expenses, I am essentially financially free at that point. And then I can really focus on separating my time from money. One thing that I struggle with, and a lot of people struggle with, is separating their time value from money. So a lot of people were raised with this and conditioned to think that our time is worth X dollars, when in reality our time is our only asset that we can never get back. We cannot get refunds or returns, exchanges, nothing. It's gone once it's gone. And dollars can be replaced for the most part. And so the wealthy people understand this. That's why they make their money work for them and they don't work for their money. And getting that mindset shift is very difficult for some strange reason. I don't know why. But once I'm to the point where my lifestyle expenses are pretty well paid for and I don't necessarily have to report in somewhere and work, everything that I'm working for revolves around separating my time from my money. And then putting my money out there, and that can be my little army of income earning dollars, essentially. So that should get me pretty far, and obviously it's just a cursory overview of how I plan on going from nothing to decently wealthy. And then at that point, it's just a matter of diversifying my assets and reevaluating my situation. But I think it's a decent head start. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you're wealthy, let us know. What did you do? What do you think of my plan? Am I doing good? Do I have the right mindset? That kind of thing. Anyway, if you made it to the end, I'd like to say thank you. Check out my other videos. They're here. Who knows where they are? They're somewhere, I'm sure. And make sure you subscribe, because I am going to be making more content. I'm trying to do at least one video a week. And I'll be ramping that up to doing maybe more 2 or 3 or 4 videos a week here shortly. I am just getting it all laid out. So again, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button, hit the notification so you don't miss some future videos. Like, favorite, comment, the YouTube drill. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.